receiver. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season going to this point. It's the Cards and the Commanders on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their...
Back onto the field now, the Commanders offense. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And now off to the races down the right side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco, 78 yards. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Traylon Burks with career touchdown number 70. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Their quarterback leading this offense back out on the last drive. Remember, he had the touchdown pass to Traylon Burks. See what he can do here. Starting out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. On his horse. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it?
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. Throwing on 1st down, White. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Off-play action. White. A shot downfield for Burks. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade into 2020, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get to a perfect season. Would a win here make them? And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's White sliding out of the pocket. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Their mobile quarterback. 75 yards. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. He's led his guys up and down the field in this first half. 3 touchdown passes and another touchdown on the ground the last time they had it, as he'll start here 1st and 10. Now White on 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. White. He finds his man. Complete. That's Saunders. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already, closing in on the all-time. Throwing to start the drive. White. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. White. He gets it to Burks again. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Back to the air on 2nd down. White toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Not too many mistakes.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Now White. They'll roll him out right. Oh, wide open, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. White. Out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. White eluding the pressure right. And a fast footwork by White, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, here's White. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Traylon Burks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are an extra point away from going up by 40. And the Washington offense heading out. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored. On 1st and 10, White. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown. It's the fullback. 78 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding?
Now the Commanders' offense set to take over. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Traylon Burks, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Washington offense set to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides.
It's showtime, baby. It's one play at a time, baby.
Here's White. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the... Washington ready to try again on offense. To throw is White. Throwing on first down. A shot downfield for Burks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one.
There he goes, left side. Now he's loose again. Touchdown. Traylon Burks. 65 yards. And the Commanders have got it on cruise control. The Commanders offense returning to the field. Here's White, throwing to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's White. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Wiggles free. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Man, 216 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. White. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And some room to work. There he goes again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. White. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Now the Washington offense going back to work. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. White now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. White sliding out of the pocket. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the...
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Commanders, they make NFL history with this, their 17th win without a loss, a perfect 17-0 on the regular season. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Arizona, this loss will mean they finish the season on the wrong side of 500 at 8-9. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end.